Welcome back to Book Blurbs. I'm Kirsten and I am giving you yet another story. We're going to get into the blurb right now. Our next book is To Love Jason Thorn by Ella Maise, and I absolutely love this story. Ella did an excellent job developing her main character, whose name is Olive, and Olive is honestly like the girl. Like she has the awkwardness, the quirkiness, the funny. If you're into books and reading and writing, then you can probably identify with Olive a little bit, okay? In the beginning of the story, we meet Olive as she's waiting to have her novel pitched to a movie production company. She is already super nervous. She has her best friend on the phone, kind of talking her through it. So again, right off the bat, you immediately have laughs like, I can't stop smiling. So I'm super hard just thinking about what was written and just the back and forth between the friends. Again, Ella did an excellent job bringing those voices to life, making those characters real and relatable. So Olive goes into the conference room. These execs are talking at her. She researched and prepared for this meeting, so she's sitting there, she's ready, she's got it. And then as she's trying to put her best professional foot forward, more people join them in the conference room. And lo and behold, it is Jason Thorn, her childhood crush. Now, childhood, we're not talking teenage years, we're not talking high school, we're throwing it all the way back to her single digit years, okay? So one of the very first guys she laid eyes on in her lifetime, she asks to marry. She claims him as her husband, which is fantastic. I just love it. So the awesome thing is Olive is closing in on herself, super awkward. She's trying to do things to cover her face so that Jason doesn't see her and notice her. And then he, of course, Hollywood superstar at this point, okay, which is why he's there. He is there to be the male role in her story. And as he's sitting there, he kind of looks over and realizes it's her. He can't believe it. He's so excited to see her. And her, on the other hand, she has some different feelings. So, of course, growing up, there were some things that happened between her and Jason where she felt like she got rejected hardcore and she was not about like bringing him back in her life. They, of course, because Jason is in Hollywood, he's out there for the public to see. She has followed along with his journey, with his career, and things of that nature, as her family has done the same. So you get background on Jason's ties to her family, Jason's ties to her. There's a little twist in there that you may not see coming. And then you have, again, that classic romance piece. So Ella does a fantastic job of character development. Bringing voices to life is like my favorite thing with her. The characters are so relatable. I like absolutely find myself asking every single time I read one of her books if these are based on real people and real situations, because it's that tangible. Things that you would say to a friend or somebody that you liked or somebody you were into. So she includes all those things in there to make a super entertaining story. Again, because she's giving you a classic, well-rounded romance, you go through the roller coaster of emotion. So that is Ella Maise, To Love Jason Thorn. I will most likely review one of her other books because, again, I'm into it. I love the way she writes. I love the way she develops characters. I love the voices of the characters. So she is definitely at the top of my list. So check it out. Let me know what you think about To Love Jason Thorn. Let me know if you thought Jason was, good. Should Olive have gone after him? What scene was your favorite? That's probably the best part. What scene was your favorite? Here's a line from mine. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit longer of a snippet because, like I said, there are so many key pieces, but this one's right in the beginning. This is within the first 50 pages, so I'm not blowing too much for you, trust me. Let's take our seats again so we can introduce you to. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Actually, I'd hate that. Thank you very much. There went my hopes that maybe Keith would be nice enough to smuggle me out of there. Sure, I mumbled, using the glass of water as a shield in front of my face. When I glanced at the table, I saw that Harry was gone and Bobby had taken his seat. Next to him sat the man who had walked in next to Bobby. And then there was Jason. I tried not to look at him at all. Dear God, please help me breathe. Still using the glass as my shield as I kept sipping water, I sat down right across from the unknown guy who had an amused expression on his face, and then I jumped a little and sloshed water onto myself when Keith pulled out the chair next to mine and sat down. Jesus, get a grip, Olive. I was ready to jump out of my skin and run away to find Lucy so I could kill her. Surely this was all happening because she hadn't come with me. Keith started the introductions. This is Jason's agent, Tom, and this is the author I mentioned to you, Tom, Olive. So very nice to meet you, I said in a louder voice than Keith's, interrupting him before he could say my name. So I'm gonna stop there, even though this whole scene, like, it builds and it's hilarious. I don't know. I'm laughing. Maybe that wasn't like enough to like get a giggle out of you. But again, I love Olive. I love the awkwardness, her shielding, shielding with the glass, trying not to be seen, her slashing the water and kind of jumping because she doesn't want to be noticed. She's doing everything in her power to kind of blend in with the background. So again, check it out. To Love Jason Thorn by Ella Maise. Let me know what you think about it. See you next time on Book Blurbs.